Have you ever played Minecraft Amplified? Now, to most of you the answer is probably no. Minecraft Amplified seems to have been forgotten over the years. But why is that the case? I personally think that when this mode came out in 2013, people weren't looking for a added challenge or a new experience to the game. The limitless peaks and crazy sights, while good as they look, just presented an almost unbeatable challenge. It were just simpler times. But now, everyone is looking for something new. There are limitless videos on YouTube with dozens of mods that are supposed to make the game feel fresh again. But what if we put all that aside and just try out the one mode that everyone forgot about? Can this actually feel like a new experience? Here we are. So we will be spending the next 100 days inside this lovely amplified world, but before that, I want to establish some things. Now, I am a builder. That's really all I do, and that's where my love for the games come from. So obviously that's what I'll be focusing on. My goal for this video is pretty much to build a really nice area inside the span of 100 days, working with this nice terrain, and while this is pretty much vanilla gameplay, I still have my usual mods like free cam and better clouds. So my journey began, and I found myself spawning inside this beautiful dark oak forest surrounded by these mountains. Alright, let's get some wood. Alright, now before starting off this video, I should probably mention that I have a new skin. I put a suit on my skin. I think I stole the suit though. That's not mine. I think I can do that legally. Might not be able to. I made my first crafting bench, gathered some stone, and got all the tools I need. Now I definitely want to climb up some of these mountains. Look at this. This is... what a view. This looks so cool. Alright, let's actually explore some of these biomes. While running, I found my first creeper. First creeper. There he goes. But I realized that I'm getting quite hungry and there was no animal in sight. Do animals spawn in this terrain? Fish. Fish, there has to be some fish in here. Yes, sir, we got a salmon. Alright, day 1, and we already have a forest fire, and these mountains do present some problems. Like, just getting around is so much harder than usual, and I don't see no animals, nothing. Lush cave. Let's grab some moss. Ooh. The sparkly thing. So I searched the whole cave, found exactly 2 iron, and when I got out, it was already dark. It's getting night already. Got a shield. Dude, I cannot see anything with my brightness, but I don't want to turn it up because I want to fold. I might have to fold though. Yep. I don't even see where I'm getting shot from. There's a creeper. Yo. Yo. Nah, I'm folding. Brightness 100 again. Alright, so then my PC crashed 3 times and I lost my shield. I don't know why. So now I was just down 1 iron and had no shield, which was nice. Alright, so there's a trident guy camping. Yep, as you can see, there is a trident guy outside of my thingy right now. I am not able to leave. I mean, this guy literally has a trident. I have stone swords. I don't feel ready for this encounter. So, go mining? What? I'm starting to hate, like, amplified biomes already. This is not fun. Now, after encountering all the difficulties that came with having to climb up giant chunks of terrain, I realized that before doing anything, I would have to get geared up first. So I started digging. I found iron just as my stone pickaxe is about to break. Exactly. And slowly but surely, my protection wasn't looking as bad anymore. Yes. Diamonds. Alright, please be more than 1. Yes. Yes. At least 4. Oh. Yo. Oh. Daylight. And I think the trying guy's gone. Seems like it. Alright, we're suiting up. We got a chest plate already. Let's go. That's my iron suit for now. We don't really need a helmet, do we? Dude, I'm actually getting high though. Like, I'm getting high up. Yes, on the night of day 2 with full iron and even some diamond tools, I set out to finally find a spot to build on. Dogs. Alright, well listen up. They're hunting the skeleton. Maybe if it drops a bone, we can tame one? Yes, sir. Please? Yes! Please. What? That's crazy. Wait. Alright, we're making a dog army. I do not even care. We are making a dog army. That's oak! Yes. I don't think I've ever been this happy about oak. This looks so beautiful, by the way. Look at that. Look at that. And after traveling a couple more minutes, I found our first potential base location. potential base spot up there, maybe? Like, there's nothing surrounding it, and then there's just... Now, I was instantly convinced by this huge rock sticking out of the sea, and just when I was ready to settle, I found this. Is that a donut? That can't be a donut, does it? That can't be just a bridge like that. Guys, if we settle there, is that a better base spot? We have this on one hand, right? Absolutely stunning. And then we have this. Absolutely stunning as well, but... Like, this is cool, but we have to go with the donut. We have to go with the donut. It's a giant donut. Now we just have to get up here. Good thing I have the water bucket. What would I do without a water bucket? I would have to destroy, like, every single bit of terrain. Bees! We have a beehive. That is so nice. I don't think I've ever been happy about bees, but I am kind of happy about bees right now. Now, once I arrived onto the Donut Island, I realized that a lot of the terrain was quite messed up. So I spent the next 1.5 days just cleaning up everything and smoothing out the terrain. Ladies and gentlemen, I just installed a day counter. It's day 4, as you can see. That seems accurate. Yes, sir. We got the donut right behind me. Life is good. Now, I do want to construct something. And when you're looking at this from this side, I kind of want to get like maybe a church from this with like a tower like here. I feel like that's a really good spot for like a church, because I don't know, the shape of a church just kind of fits pretty good in here, and they're pretty easy to build, to be honest. Actually, before we start building, I need a sheep. Number 1 goal right now is getting a sheep. After that, we can do whatever, right? Well, I want a spawn point badly. And so, after arriving on the island just a day ago, I set out on the task of finding sheep. Alright, now one might think I will actually kill this pig, but animals are pretty rare in this world. So, do we keep them alive? Alright, who am I kidding? I need the meat. I need the meat. I know they're pretty rare. I'll take these flowers. Yes. Cows. I might actually keep them alive. I'll keep them here. We actually need cows. Look at those cliffs. Look at that. Wait, I completely forgot about this. Can I break it with my water? Yes. Oh, that's so fast. Yo, there is just something so cool about playing amplified biomes. You just get random... Oh, there's a village. Anyways, you just get like random spots like this every 2 minutes. That's so cool. It's still a struggle to get around. Like a village in the cherry grove, and we got some food. Perfect. That's exactly what I need right now. Do we kill the iron golem? Honestly, no. I don't need the iron. Yes. Wait, I'm so stupid. You can just get a bed from villages. Why am I hoping for sheep? There was some sheep too. That's cool. We don't need it, but... Yes. Okay, we completed the task, I guess. I stole the local farmer's crops, but then I found like the weirdest terrain generation thing I have ever seen. What am I even seeing in the distance? Dude, that's exactly what I'm saying. And there's another village. But what am I even looking at? What is that? Here we go. Whoa! Whoa! I was actually genuinely so scared. Bro, I'm almost getting killed by a skeleton. That's crazy. Now, let's take our boat and have some fun. Yes, sir. I want to visit that village. What? Okay, guys, look. I want to move here. At some point. I want to build something over here. Let's save the coins. I don't know what we're gonna build, but I have to build something here, right? These views are crazy. Like, in every normal world, you would literally just instantly settle over here. Instantly. Like, there wouldn't even be a debate. But, like, we got that? What is wrong with Amplified? Now, I was slowly starting to really like Amplified, and even though we really struggled on day 1, this mode was turning out to be really cool. Like, I don't know why, but these terrains kind of gave me a nostalgia to older versions where terrain was kind of weird, and I was loving it. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. That looks like fun. That might be one of the highest points I've ever jumped from. This is kind of... Alright, let's go. Let's go. Yes. Dude. That's so high up. Wait, I can lead the cows back now. Dude, how am I... I know it sounds weird, but I actually remember this beehive. What? Why is that something I remember? And so, to end off our journey, I led the cows from the neighboring island all the way home to the donut one and dug them a little pen. Alright, have fun. Alright, next up, I know I said we were going to build a church, but I kind of want to have a bubble elevator. And I think this is a pretty good spot for it. That way we can also transport the cows upwards if I do feel like it. Now, honestly, bubble elevator sounds so fun. I don't think I've ever done like a bubble elevator inside of my base. This might be weird. Maybe there's like people who actually do that, but I definitely have not. So bubble elevator it is, and that is already a small problem. That's cool. Dude, we will need a bunch of kelp. And soul sand. Wait, how do you get soul sand? You need to go on the nether. Wait. Hold up, is the nether amplified too? Is the nether amplified too? If that's the case, I wouldn't like that. Well, we'll see. And so, from that point on day 7, my main objective was to build an entrance for the soul upper section of the donut island by creating a giant bubble elevator. Okay, how do we go into the nether biome? That's a question. So while I was trying to figure out how to enter the nether, I found this pretty cool cave next to a bubble elevator, and I decided to start making a balcony out of it. Maybe I make a glass wall over here, have like just a natural cave, and then this lookout. That seems cool. Alright, while I try to figure out how to get another pool, let's just, get some building materials. I kind of want to make like an actual entrance, not just this hole. Alright, now I don't have a lot of building materials besides cobblestone, but I kind of feel like a giant entrance here, going upwards like till here, like a giant house, would look absolutely epic. So let's lay out some foundation, I guess, for spruce. So after building up some general shapes on our entrance, I decided to spend a little bit more time detailing this window, and it turned out to look pretty cool. Okay, so it's day 10 right now. I have gone out a bit and trying to get dark gold, and maybe we can find out a way to get obsidian. We could technically loot all the ruined nether pools I found. That could be a pretty good way, actually. I just have 3 dolphins behind me, like that. Yeah, I do that now. I think this might be the longest travel I've ever done with dolphins. So I went on search for ruined portals to gather obsidian to go to the nether, but on my way, I found this ice spikes biome. That's polar bears. But I want to steal their child, though. Let's steal their child. It's not working. How does one steal a polar bear child? Why am I trying to steal childs of polar bears? What is wrong with me? Oh no. No. They're coming towards me. I see that. How do I steal a child? We lure them away. The babies run after their mothers. Yes. I stole a polar bear child. Okay, we have to return. I stole a polar bear child. Wait. Yes. We kidnapped a child. We kidnapped a child. Alright, let's get him home. Oh. Whoa. What did I just... What? What? Dude, I was just chilling. I was looking at my second... I was looking at my second screen. I see like a trident. That was... I think the polar bear stays in the boat. And so on the night of day 10, I introduced the polar bear child to Donut Island. I started off day 11 by working on the roof of our little entrance, and it was looking pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Now on day 11, I was pretty focused on our big entrance building, and I got pretty far chopping down a bunch of cherry grove and filling the walls in. Okay, so I've gotten a bunch of materials, and I kind of want to work on an area that goes outwards of the house into the left side of it. So yeah. Oh, the polar bear is grown. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I don't know where we are going, but we need to find obsidian. I kind of want to revisit the village area we were at. Dude, why does that look like a gorilla? That is for sure a gorilla if I've ever seen one, like with the head here. Once again, average view and amplified biomes. I mean, I literally just walked across like a couple of blocks. The gorilla's somewhere about there. Honestly, if you feel bored with Minecraft, this might be what you need. I'm getting ambushed. There were 2 skeletons on each side of me. Okay, we got this, we got this. Oh, yeah. As you can see, I got ambushed by skeletons. Dude. Once again, amplified biomes. Just smack both of them down there. Here I see the village. Oh, I'm getting shot down. Let's jump. So while exploring again, I kind of realized that there really is a whole new aspect to Minecraft besides building. Like, exploring in this, I guess, version of the game actually was really fun. Now, I made it to the mangrove biome a couple of thousands of blocks away from our base, but sadly didn't find any ruined pools. But by that point, I was already having so much fun exploring that I just decided to go even further. I don't know why there's so many sand particles. Yo, that was just like a dead bush, just flying through. What? Yo. So I went a little bit further into the savannah, but then I decided that I should probably lock in with the obsidian and go home and just start caving until I find lava. So yeah, I went on my way back home. Back at the village, there is the weird thingy. Oh, that was a creeper. That was a creeper. Alright, we can finally sleep. Alright, so I just spent a bunch of time clearing up all these like cherry wood trees I planted. As you can see, we got quite some saplings. But yeah, probably won't plant as many cherry trees again. Alright, we need to cave. I need to find a cave. Day 17, finding our first big cave. Let's have this be a deep cave. Nope. Oh, that's an amethyst. That's cool building blocks. Pretty cool building blocks. Yeah, no, that's pretty. I'll use that for building. Not now, though. Alright, so I'm using free cam to navigate to find a cave, but I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, imagine I wouldn't have found that without free cam. No, I would have. Okay. Ain't no way we found the fortress. Ain't no way I would have found that just by digging. Dude, that's actually kind of ruined though for me using 3cam, but we still found the fortress. That's where we can get bookshelves, I guess. Dude, how did we find the fortress? How is the one spot I choose literally over end fortress? That's so cool. Dude, that is so cool. Alright, we still need to find lava though. Ooh, diamonds. That's cool. Alright, finally. Just gonna mine that now, and then we can enter the end. And we already found the end, not the end. And then we can enter the Nether, but we already found the end fortress. Dude, how do you find the end fortress before you enter the Nether? I love this world. There we go. You just need to get the flint and steel now. And there we have the Nether. Let's go. Alright, day 18, into the Nether we go. Now, I shouldn't be that scared, even though my iron sword is almost broken. But I think I have a backup. And I just realized my diamond tools are pretty broken, actually. That's... Alright, oh, that's perfect. Alright, so we spawn next to a wooden biome. That's really cool. Oh, how did I almost hit him? Wait, hold up. I can do this. Okay, no. Actually, you have to subscribe for that, like, or something, bruh. Like, give this video a like at least. What? That's... Yeah, no, that's average for me. Yeah. I do stuff like that. I was hoping for the crimson, so the blue one, but at least we didn't get, like, a basalt delta or something. Alright, so luckily the Nether was not amplified, so I just took off exploring, and I just wanted to find a warp forest. Also, yes, I did collect the soul sand. I almost forgot that because I just completely got distracted by the warp wood, but I did collect it, all good. So yeah, I mined a lot of warp wood because I wanted to use that for the roof for our entrance building, and yeah, I made it home and did exactly that. Yep, that looks pretty damn good. That looks good, yeah. No, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. That fits there so good. Alright, so I installed the bubble elevator and yeah, it works. It's really not that cool. I don't know. I kind of felt like it would be the coolest thing ever. It's really not. But we have a bubble elevator. So next up, I decided to work on this little balcony slash lookout. And it took me a while because I was just experimenting with different like wood types that would fit. And if I should have a roof or not. But at the end of the day, I came up with this. It's just a simple fence out of oak, but it's kind of looking good. So at this point, I realized that my diamond tools were really broken. Like, my pickaxe and axe were about to die, so I went back into the mines. So I mined for a really long time and didn't find nothing, but then I just suddenly found this insanely large diamond vein. I honestly think that was like 2 diamond veins connected. So yeah, 13 diamonds, that was enough for me. So yeah, I went back up. Now I went back up, crafted a new diamond pickaxe, and got straight back to mining, as I really do want to like start building the church finally. So I just got back down to the mines and just started mining a bunch of stones like cobblestone and andesite, since I kind of want to go for like a light grayish church. And that is how we ended up here. Now my diamond tools are almost broken again, but we do have a lot of materials somewhere in here. Now I really want to make this a good build, and even though I'm not pre-planning anything, I still want to have some standards, right? Obviously these builds won't look as good as my usual creative pre-planned builds, but yeah, I do have some standards. I mean, we do have like a polar bear living in here, so it has to be a good island, right? So let's do our best. And I know it's not going to be one of my cathedrals, but I'm sure it's going to be like acceptable. It's going to look good. Guess what I'm standing in right now? Yes, we have made this church. It's kind of empty and I don't really know what to do with the windows, as I kind of want to put glass behind it, but I just don't know how to make it work with the design. But they look pretty good, like just being empty like that. Now I want to kind of work on the interior, but yeah, as you can see, it's nothing special, you know. We got some like arches, some really simple designs. Even made a little bit of texturing because it looked terrible when it was stone, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm kind of happy with it. Okay, so we're almost at a day 40 mark, and I kind of want to spend like the next 3 days just working on this interior, because it's pretty empty, but I actually do see some potential. This looks pretty cool. I think this is gonna be like the thing where the pastor speaks, maybe. Yeah, that should do for a church, honestly. Alright, so after decorating the church, my next goal was making a bridge from this side all the way up to there to kind of get closer towards our donut. And I kind of want to have a lot of buildings up there because it just looks really nice. So I started out bridging with dirt, and after I got a somewhat fine shape, I replaced it with oak, and it looked pretty good. On day 40, I went out to gather a bunch of dark oak because I figured that I will need a lot for a build that I had planned. This is actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Okay, so we've made this bridge, but I've seen this cliff edge, and I kind of want to make like a house, like a little cliff house, if you kind of get what I'm saying. I'll show you. Let me build, and you'll see the result. Now, hopefully this doesn't look trash. I really hope it doesn't. So, let's start building. It's interesting. It looks interesting, alright? Let me cook. Alright. That looks kind of cool now. Dude, I can make this. No, my items. No. No, my items. No. They went everywhere. And that was exactly what I was scared of. That kind of works. Now, I need way more spruce though. I don't have any spruce right now. I kind of really want to attempt that. Alright, let's go. I made it! Yes! Okay. So the house is almost finished, but I still needed a little bit of spruce to finish off some details, so I just chopped a lot in the spruce forest. And after sleeping on day 43, this happened to me. Wait! That's my dogs! What? Yo, I lost them. I don't think I've mentioned that. I lost them while traveling to the island. What? Wait, why is there only 2 though? What happened to the other one? Alright, so I found 2 of my dogs that I lost on the way while traveling to the island. Because when you're traveling by boat, dogs actually can't follow you. And they don't TP after you if you're out of a certain distance. But we found them back, and I really wanted to get them back home. So I literally traveled twice with my boat to get both the dogs home. We got the dogs home. That's so cool. I think I'll like get them in front of the church. I kind of want to get the polar bear inside the church too. Is he actually following us? Yes. Yes. Don't go. No. Yes. What? I didn't even... What is he doing here? Oh no, that's... Bro. Damn, what is that creeper doing in there? I just wanted to transform my polar bear. Is that too much to ask for? Okay, up you go. Yes. Yes. Whoa, that was a lot. Yes, get up there. Go in the church. Yes. Get in that church, bruh. There we go. Now you can chill in here. We got a polar bear in the church. What? Dude, I would have never thought that's what's gonna happen. Alright, we got the spruce. I don't even know what happened. I mean, we wanted to get some spruce. Now we got the polar bear up here in our church. We got our dogs back. Dude, we just... Oh, and I almost fell off the bridge. A creeper nuked the house? What happened? I just wanted to get like a little bit of like spruce. That looks kind of funny and weird at the same time. Yeah, no, that looks pretty bad. Dude, this looks so much cozy already when I fill in this like stair thingy. Yeah, I kind of like it. Doesn't look bad. It starts to look better now. It kind of looks funny. And so on day 47, I stopped working at our cliff house, even though I do feel like it's not quite done yet. But I really wanted to go into the Nether, because I found the Nether fortress when I was looking for the warp wood. And I mean, we have the end stronghold right underneath our base. So I kind of just put 2 and 2 together and thought it's kind of getting time to beat the game. So yeah, I went out to get some blaze rods. Alright, so I don't know what this trend is with me going back to spawn area and just finding random pets I lost on the way, but we actually found the third dog. I know I just died terribly and this was so embarrassing, y'all just witnessed that, but I literally found my third dog, so I don't care at all. So anyways, after that disaster, I crafted some new items, then retrieved my old ones, and got back. I don't know what happened to the polar bear, but I was just flying around. How did he even get in that situation, bro? What is he doing? He's trying to die. You want to get down again, or like what? Alright, let's get you down again. I don't want to destroy all this terrain. Please don't die. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Don't die. Bro, I am so lucky. That could have ended so bad. There is no way I would have let that guy die, bro. We've done too much to get him. So we finally have our items back, and we do have like every diamond tool twice now. But I only got 5 blaze rods, which is 10 blaze powder. Yeah, it's 10 blaze powder. And that's probably enough, maybe? I hope so. Because, I mean, we need at least 12. But sometimes it spawns with eyes in it. So I thought, let's like get down in the actual fortress and see how many eyes it actually has. And yeah, we might actually make it to the end fight today. Ooh, there's a wandering trader. Nah, I don't need any of that. And there is the stronghold. Alright, first time entering it. And that's a silverfish? That was a silverfish, right? Where is it at? Ooh, this is kind of scary. Wait, we entered into a cell, actually. Okay. Ooh, that's a stairway. That's something. So I started exploring this fortress, but I kept finding literally nothing, not even a library, even though I clearly remembered that there was one. What? How does this work? There's a room, and it's not connected to anything. Twice. Like, there's... What? So after like 7 minutes, I gave up and used free cam. Alright, I'm using free cam. I don't even care. So anyways, I found all the cool rooms and the portal too. Yes! The room. But do you think free cam is cheating? Now, I obviously love it and will keep abusing it no matter what. But what is your opinion? I'm quite interested in that. We just need ender pearls actually. Diamonds! Dude, I'm trying to dig a tunnel towards our tunnel right now. So we have a straight way to a stronghold. I just find diamonds? Exactly what I need, actually. That's how we found our enchanting table. Nice. Dude, how did the polar bear get up here again? I just saved him. What? Polar bear, what is wrong with you? You literally get up here just to kill you. Polar bear, do you hate this island really that much? Please don't. Oh, thank you. Oh, he took some damage. Go somewhere. Have fun, bro. This is such a cool island. Have fun. Alright, this is not optimal for an enchanting setup. It doesn't look good, but there you go. Is that swag? Probably not. That's swag. First armor trim. So anyways, after doing all these random chores to procrastinate, I finally got the nether and got all my pearls. What is going on? What? There's 20 piglins underneath me. What? We made it back. Okay. It's still day 50. It's getting dark though, so we didn't quite make it on day 50, but yeah, we got our 10 pearls and we can enter the nether technically. But let's enchant stuff first. We have a crafting table. A crafting table and enchanting table. Dude, I'm taking feather falling too. Alright, so I got pretty terrible enchantments. I'm not even going to bother to list all of them. But yeah, I was finally ready to fight the dragon. Alright. Okay. Let's get in there. What? Whoa, how am I this low? Whoa! Damn, that was nasty. He was not messing around. Bro, this ender dragon is like sweating. Like actually, this might be like the hardest fight I've ever had with the dragon. Usually it's like absolutely chill. Whoa. Okay. All the crystals should be down. And the dragon is approaching. Perfect. Yes. Oh. What is... It hit me? What? He can do that? How much HP does this thing have? Bro, what did he do to me? What? You just braced my bed. He doesn't care at all. What? What's wrong with these guys? Are you like genuine idiots? Dude, they have... These are like the biggest NPCs. What? Bro, I hate Enderman. What? Damn. Oh. Bro. Dude, he's under half HP now. We're making progress. We're making actual progress. Let's go. Yes! Yes! Look at it go. And we get so much XP, we can like do max enchantments maybe. Oh, that is so much XP. Oh! What? I'm level 60? What? 64. There we go. We got the rarest item in the game. That's what we can... Yo, we can put the dragon egg onto the weird cliff we found, like the crazy terrain thingy. We can make like a monument to the dragon egg there. We need diamonds. I'll go mining for diamonds. But we beat the game before day 55. That's a pretty cool achievement, I'd say. Dude, I instantly found diamonds. This is my tunnel right now. Nah. Dude, my luck was so bad every time I tried digging in this world. But now, look, this is my old diamond vein. I just found diamonds again. Suddenly, everything is going pretty good. What? Yes. What? That's the best. That's literally the best I could have gotten. So anyways, after the dragon fight, I spent some days getting geared up. And now we're looking pretty good. Alright, so right after that clip, I went mining for 25 minutes. And you might have already noticed, but I used basically all my levels for enchanting. And yeah, with the Fortune 3 pickaxe, we got so many diamonds. Like, that's like, I think more than a stack of diamonds. And I have full diamond armor now. So we crafted ourselves some pants. But yeah, let's go out to the crazy thing and build our dragon egg a nice memorial. Alright, so the building is actually done, and I'm actually really happy with the roof. Now, obviously, you can't really see any texturing whatsoever. This is just deep slate. You can already see this dragon egg just peeking out there. I'm actually really happy with this roof. Now, inside, the roof's also pretty good in here. Like, I don't know why. Like, everything else was like mid, right? It's not really great. But the roof, this is pretty good. And like, this is actually really good. Like, I wouldn't complain about this roof. It's like a bit of a gothic kind of style. Alright, now giving an actual tour, this is how it looks from down here. It's pretty simple with the moon shining. Looks absolutely perfect. We got this small staircase that leads up. And we got this pretty funny stairway actually. Now, I don't know, I kind of placed the slab in here so it's easier to walk. And it's really goofy and it's actually kind of a little bit of a challenge to get up here. But yeah, I absolutely love the stairway. There's nothing else in here besides the dragon egg. But it looks pretty cool. So we are finally back behind our church at our base. And while I was walking up our bubble elevator, I realized that there are still a lot of cows back there that I just completely forgot about. And I kind of really want to get like an actual pen for them. And we are kind of struggling with the food source. So I thought, let's get like a cow pen somewhere up here. Maybe here? It's gonna be weird, but this could look pretty cool. Alright, so starting off, we should remove all of these trees in the way. Alright, this should look pretty good. Now, I kind of want to have like a little broken down wall going on the edge of the pen so the cows can escape. And it should look pretty awesome. And there's a cow up here. I never knew there were cows on this island besides the ones that I imported. But yeah, let's kind of get like a shape going for a wall. Alright, let's go. Don't push yourselves off that. That's a terrible idea. Don't push yourselves off. Okay, you made it. Congratulations. This is like the weirdest cow pen you've ever seen, I know. Just get in here. Alright, so we have completed the cow pen back there. I don't got anything to say about it. It just looks cool, right? But we don't have any food whatsoever. I just ate my last apple. I'm literally eating apples. Who in their right mind in Minecraft eats apples? Now, I'm taking this rotten flesh. In fact, I'm actually taking this rotten flesh. But yeah, no food, no nothing. So I am going exploring by boat, and we've already explored a lot in this direction. So how about we just go in the direction I'm facing right now? That sounds like a pretty cool idea. And hopefully we find some villages so we can loot some hay balls to get food and breed the cows. All right, we found a pretty cool shipwreck. Ooh, iron. Ooh, leather armor. Let's go. Why was I low-key happy? I'm actually kind of low-key happy though. Like, when did you ever find leather armor? Let me wear this. Like, that's low-key drip. That is low-key drip. It actually matches with the boat too. Dude, no one can say that leather armor looks bad, bro. This looks so good. There is a village in the distance. That looks pretty cool. Spruce villages don't have hay, I think. That might just be the most random ass fact, and it's not true at all. Oh, there's another village. But anyways, I think spruce villages don't have hay. Prove me wrong. This is such a nice beach village. Like, there's turtles crawling around. Dude, if we had palms, like if we had palm trees right now, this would be the like beach village. Anyways, let's rob this place. Spruce village, and they don't have any hay. That's pumpkins. So I might be right. Yeah, no, there's literally no hay balls. What happened here? There's a house burning. No, it's over. Goodbye, Jerry. Goodbye. Now, what is that again? What is that? I just get like random bits of terrain just reveal like through the fog every now and then that are just like way too big. What a majestic lake. There's another donut. There's a second donut. That is such a cool waterfall. I'm underneath the mountain. It's just dark and there's like 4 or like 3 waterfalls going down there. Dude, I'm so high up, but I spotted a village. It's a spruce village though, so we're still going in there and accidentally toggled shaders, but this still looks majestic, so let's take a boat ride. Okay, that was not as epic as I thought. What is generating back there? That's a dinosaur. There's an eye. Okay, so this is his eye. This is literally a tree as his eye. He has this kind of thingies here on his back. That's literally a dinosaur. Alright, now it's day 69 now, and I think we're slowly going to make our way back home now. We found a coral reef. I don't think we've ever been to a coral reef before in this world. Huh? A savannah village. Let's go there. Also, this is huge. Look at these corals. This is huge. And there's some back there too. But let's get to this savannah village. I think I actually have hay balls there. No hay balls. Dude, I keep like randomly saying hay balls. Like hay balls? What? It's hay bells, right? What's wrong with me? Hay bells. What is that? What is that? What am I seeing? Huh? We got some mangrove savannah? Whatever this is? I just crashed my boat? What? What? is happening? That is like, dude, that's crazy. I kind of want to drink all these suspicious stews. Alright, let's do an unboxing. What is this? I don't even see what I got. Can this recipe thingy go away? Jump boost. That's cool, actually. Alright. 2 more to go. Knife it? Dude, all these are positives. Alright, and now we got a negative. Alright. Now we got weakness. That is such a nice cove, like filled with flowers. And I'm destroying all of it. That was so smooth. That was perfect. The island. First use of our home. And it actually looks really cool. Yes, back at Donut Island we are. Now let's store all the items we collected on the way. That's some pretty cool loot, not gonna lie. Now, I really want to breed up the cows first of all. What? Oh, all the cows escaped. No! Alright, so after securing the cows, I spent a lot of time just decorating the whole place with a lot of flowers I found. And I also set up some fields down the beach, and I'm actually kind of proud of them. They look kind of funny. Alright, so I have completed the flower fields and they're still growing, or at least the wheat is still growing. But I've just remembered that I had an idea from day one. Well, not really from day one, but like from the day we saw this island. I really wanted to get a dock out here, like perfectly lined with this kind of, just get a dock to fish. And yeah, I've just spent some days, or like 1 day or something, just getting spruce. So yeah, we can finally build up this dock. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, now after building up the dock, I realized that I want to build some palm trees, so I ventured out for like 2 days just to get some jungle leaves. Alright, so I think I just spent like 2 days just traveling out in this direction towards the jungle and getting some jungle leaves. Because there were some spruce trees planted here, and they were just to get some spruce, right? But I kind of figured that I could maybe, you know, build some palm trees. It is a beach after all. I haven't really tried building trees like without creative mode, so this could turn out good or like terrible. Let's see. Alright, I'll say it. I think we have nailed the beach vibe. Now, just, you know, standing on this point actually looks really cool with the palm trees. Now, as always, I kept this kind of vanilla look. Also kind of because I'm not able to do anything else, you know, without like good planning and stuff. Just freehanding stuff. But I like it. I like it. I added like 3 small ones and 2 big ones. Looks pretty cool. Also, this dock is like really high up. I don't know. I feel like it's either you can either see it as something cool or you don't. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool, I guess. But our beach looks so much better. Like, literally, this looks way better. And I think we can actually harvest some of the wheat and replant it as I didn't have enough seeds to, you know, fill up the whole field. Yes! Alright, the whole field is filled up now. I kind of really like what I did here. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I kind of mixed in carrots because I didn't have enough flowers, so I just put carrots in here. It's a little bit weird, but it kind of works. Alright, there we go. I have actually completed all my fields. Now, you know, planting all these fields, I've kind of taken a look at our polar bear, and he looks really lonely. We already know that he was multiple times up there, you know, chilling. So I kind of want to build a house for him. Okay, so we have completed our house, and it actually looks pretty cool. I quite like it. It has like a tropical vibe to it. Yeah. Also, we're almost on day 90, so that's cool. And I've also finished this pathway up here leading up to our house. Looks really nice. So I started off day 90 by adding some fencing, decorating it with jungle leaves, and then I just, found some short grass and just decided to add that all over the beach, and it looked pretty good. Alright, so after decorating the pathways, I kind of felt like we haven't really done anything near the donut. And I don't really want to touch it that much because it's kind of really good just as it is. But I do want to have some pathways up there, so that's what I was working on for the next 2 days. Alright, so after working on this island for 93 days, I finally think we are done. We've completed this whole thing basically, we settled down, we have a nice base, even added pathways to this whole island so we can finally explore it. And yeah, now I do want to revisit some of our builds we've made, like the Ender Dragon one, and I kind of even want to climb up that insanity of a mountain. So let's do that. And after even climbing up the most insane peak I found on this crazy adventure, I started walking. Walking with no goal in mind, just exploring. I ventured through many biomes over many different days, but then we made it to the 100 days mark. Alright, I just slept and we have officially survived 100 days. Now I've just been spending the next like 5 days just traveling out in a straight line, basically in a straight line. Going from our island all the way up here, traveling by boat, by foot, till here. Yeah, it's been crazy of a journey. I mean, I've seen a lot of biomes. Yeah, I'm glad it's just cool to travel in. Yeah, it's been nice.